Good morning, beautiful people. So we're loading at Spar today, and the trick here is hurry up and wait. So we need to be early, so we are in front of all the other trucks that needs to pick up things and take them away. But then when we get here, the bins isn't ready yet, so you still sit and wait for between half an hour and an hour in any case. That allows me to go do a bit of shopping, quickly run around Spar and buy anything that we need for the house. But it's still frustrating sometimes to have to sit and wait. Also make a lot of calls, which is grand. A lot of the calls that I need to make during the day I can quickly make here early morning, so that helps. So for the life of me, I couldn't understand why people would go dumpster diving until you start looking in dumpsters. And you see there's so many bananas that's still in the packaging. It can be used for banana bread. These chilies, it can be used to harvest all the chili seeds. We're gonna be harvesting so many tomato seeds and plant all of them. I think you can almost, with the amount of seeds you get from every harvest, you can almost employ somebody just to harvest and dry and take care of the seeds for you. There's so many other useful things in this batches. Lemons and what's you can harvest seed and harvest seed and harvest seed. So I'm gonna become a dumpster connoisseur. Seems like the pigs are gonna be eating bananas this weekend. That looks like sweet potatoes. Maybe try and plant them as well. Okay, so the trailer has been dropped. This is the old age home food. This is some oil that's from the previous load from Spar still. We want to find the right place to use that in the food. But what I want to show you is, okay, so we've got things that I believe can be used as a lot of seed. For instance, this bag of tomatoes. I see there's one with a little spot in there. The rest of the bag is actually still good. And let me just hold the camera correctly. So I commandeered Lucas, set up a workbench right close to the pigs, and he's going to be sorting out seeds for us. How do we do it? Okay. Maybe you should hold the camera quickly so I can show you. Just hold like this so you can just. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just break it open and then start putting the seeds one like this.
Can I add some papayas?
Yes, please. Let's let's open this one that way, so it's a single file. Move it, turn it, I think, like this. I think it's going to fit better. Yeah, okay. Yes, okay, and then the papaya as well, okay? One.
Okay.
Take the yellow things out so they can dry. Okay, and then the tomatoes, one. Just like this far apart,
Okay.
so they can dry nicely. Lekker, ketchup. Service with a smile, some coffee arriving. So Bill Mollison in one of his videos said that the only good use for newspapers or for news is mulch. And I think one of the extra new good uses for newspapers is this. So we bought it for a couple of US cents, these newspapers, and that's going to become very valuable with all of the seeds that's going to be drying on this, I believe. Okay, so this just happened. The ministry said they wanted to come and visit. And then the kids came screaming and said there are so many cars. So this is all Ministry of Agriculture that's busy stopping here. So I'm very interested in to see what's going to happen now. Okay, so this was the plant health department. Hi guys. Thank you for being on my YouTube channel. And so I shared some mint with them, and they gave plant doctor. They gave me some tips on some of the diseases that my plants have, some tips on spacing, and I showed them the worms, and I harvested some nice onions and things like that to take home with them, like that, and mint, etc. We have a family of 6 coming to sleep with us tonight from South Africa, and he's also got a food forest on that side. I'm really looking forward to having them spend time with us. Kids more or less our age, 4 kids and 2 adults. Somebody said how disgusted they were with me selling my worms for $1 a worm. Now you must remember it's a Namibian dollar and not a US dollar per worm. That's what I sell them for, and they are much cheaper in South Africa, but it is a story for me to farm them. I do feel that I have a niche product and it pays a lot of my expenses, so I feel they are worth what people are willing to pay for them. Now the person also said, let me just move out of the wind quickly. The person also said that they are so disgusted. I know quickly when I sit here. They've been cleaning the dam for the people to arrive, that they hate it when greed takes over and things like that. There's nothing with the worms, there's no greed in my heart regarding that in any case. When those students were here, I offered them worms, all of them. I offered them worms for free. So all of them could basically take as many worms as they wanted for free. None of them took me up on the offer. I'm not sure whether they did not understand my offer or whether they didn't have the space or they didn't have the understanding of the benefit that would be. But I feel that when people wants to pay $1 a worm, I'm there for them. They can pay that, and I give away thousands of worms to people that I feel is really gonna make the best use of them. So I don't think selling a product is wrong. That's what I want to answer on that. What is good news is the ministry that was here, they are actually the ones from the south is thinking of bringing up a whole delegation, because they are the plant health experts, so they work on diseases and things like that. But it seems like our ministry are very, very much invested in natural methods. So they were very happy to hear that I don't use any poison. They gave me some concoctions that I can make with chili and things like that for some of the aphids that I have. And they are bringing people to come and study worms, and for that I'll give each one a starter pack to take home. Now I am going to charge them, because at the end of the day I have a family to look after. I think that's all I have to say about that. Yesterday I made some mint extract. It's basically like 3 or 4 handsful of mint leaves that we pushed through that machine over there. Take the juices and the leaves, finely chopped up, boil that with 1.5 cups of sugar and then 3 cups of water, and that turned into this. Now I think the darkness came from the fact that there's so much sugar in. I bought, for Ims, to make him some things, I bought a big bag of sugar, 10 kilograms of sugar. Somebody mentioned that competing on price is one of the worst business models. I tend to agree. The thing is, I'm not sure whether my mint concoction is necessarily going to taste better than a shop bought thing. It is much cheaper to make. And what I was thinking is, because it's water based, they sell little ices there for $1. If we sell a 2-liter bottle filled with this cool drink and frozen for $4, I think the profit margin is still big, and children will go, instead of buying little ices, they would buy this big bag or this big thing filled with cool drink, frozen cool drink. I'm not sure whether our mint thing is tasting better than the other thing. The alternative is to make it a health thing. For that we can add different herbs and spices and garlics and whatnot, but it's a completely different market. Then you reach sick adults, so that's a different product altogether. And I think that's going to be the end of my story. Quickly want to show you how great these strangling figs are doing, the ones that we found next to the road. They are doing really well. Different mints there in the back. This is mint that we do not have here that we bought with while Lisa was here. So those are things that still needs to go out. This is a basil that we didn't have. So it tastes almost like licorice. But that's going to be the end of my story. I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.